1,000 days non-stop at sea. It's April 20th, 2007, one day before leaving on the longest sea voyage in history. Reid and I spend most of today talking to reporters, among them Verena Dobnik from the Associated Press.
First of all, you've done all these routes already, right, over the years.
Yes.
Like, it's not exactly like you see some people like trying and they get 100 feet. And,
right.
I mean, you've sailed the world over and over again.
I've been to around Cape Horn. I've been to Antarctica.
You know every possible
hundreds
situation.
of days at sea, and it's been my life. And luckily, I have an impeccable record at sea ever since I was a teenager.
Never had an accident or anything.
Never had an accident. I always navigated.
Or an emergency.
Never had an accident or emergency. Not one of my crew members has ever been hurt or sick. And I always navigated and went where I wanted to go, as I said that I would, since I was a teenager.
How many, 40 years?
Well, I've been captain of my own boat for, since I was 20, 55, what is that, 35 years. I've been captain of my own boat. And I have an impeccable record at sea. And I have to be humble going out where anything can overwhelm me. But I'm obviously the one who's qualified with the right boat to go further than anyone has at sea. Mm-hmm. And over the last year, Soanya has proven herself to me competent and stable and never bumped herself or hurt herself or complained once and so I feel like she has been through enough hardships with me already, where we had difficulties with things that we were doing, mm-hmm. and I got frustrated or lost my temper or got angry or got paranoid, any kind of thing, and she was always there for me in every way and has never bought into my fear or my problems.
Probably like my newsroom. No, it's not. It's such a time. Hello? Yes, hi Ted. Oh, he wants to do... I'll be right out there, but if it's Ted, if you could exit, I don't know which, the hatch, so he can take a shot of you doing that. Okay, I'll be back in a minute. Go ahead, he's rolling. Excellent. Well, looks like fun. Would you go on something like this? Sonya, you've actually been living on this thing for a year already, right? So you pretty much have an idea how it goes, right?
Yeah.
I mean, day and night, you slept on it for a year?
Yeah.
A year and a half?
Yeah, it's been about a year.
And it's been fine. What do your parents do?
They're a little terrified.
Are they really? I mean, did they discourage you?
They try.
They're terrified of the danger.
I am still getting used to talking to reporters and feel a little nervous, but mostly I feel a lot of anticipation about tomorrow. I think Reid takes the interview in stride. After all, he spent 20 years telling people he was going to sea for 1,000 days. But I could sense some tension in him as well, as if with every fiber of his being he was thinking, there have been so many hardships and setbacks before getting to this point. Please, don't let another setback come up between now and tomorrow. I suppose beginning any life-changing experience is going to leave us wondering what next, and at the same time, eagerly hoping for the best. cargo hold of the schooner end is packed chest high with enough food to sustain 2 people for 3 years.
Boxes of pasta, 4 boxes of figs, and the list goes on and on like that. We got it all marked, exactly where everything is in the boat, all the different labels of where everything is.
Reid, could you take one of the foodstuffs out and hold it and sort of lean back so your face is in the light?
Okay.
Like, you know, just the dried apricots or something, and just show it to Verena.
This is, we have more than enough of this on the boat where we can eat all the nuts we want, all the dried fruit we want. We'll never eat it all up. And also, everything will be wrapped 3 times in heavy plastic so that it can't be wet and so that it's as airtight as possible. And I've already been preparing for this voyage for so many years. There were times when I wrapped food up and I had it stored on the boat for 5 years. And I opened a box of dates that were 5 years old, and the dates were just as good looking as they were new, and they were totally delicious. So I know that when you wrap the food well, it lasts.
Is this your only copy of this?
No, I have a Xerox copy. I have another Xerox copy. If you really want a Xerox copy, I'm gonna give you one. I've been out at sea for 2 years. I want to touch Earth. So I've got big bags of Earth. We bring the Earth out, put it on under the table in the cockpit where we eat, and we'll bury our feet in the Earth. And we'll sit there as we sail across the ocean, having not touched the land for years, and our feet will be buried in Earth. And don't you think that would feel good? The Earth is in bags, stored on the boat. It's buried, and it's everything is very wrapped in plastic. In fact, this just came aboard last night. That's why it's not wrapped.
Okay.
Excuse me. I have to go. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Really, I appreciate your help.
Okay.
I got some pictures.